Hello, beautiful soul family, and welcome back to Light Language with Nubia. This is Nubia. It is an honor to be connecting with each and every one of you, beautiful souls. I have another episode of Dream Time with Nubia. In this Dream Time episode, I'm traveling with my family in a jet, and from the high altitudes, I can see outside that they are spraying these black gooey chemicals into the clouds, and then the clouds become like almost if it was a chemical that turned the clouds into like charcoal, and they would lit up on fire, and they would go down and crash into like buildings or whatever that was, and start setting everything on fire. Um, and it was really yucky. There was a lot of destruction. I don't know where this reality played out. I just see it from like my point of view being in that place, but mm, these these dark forces had a lot of power in them, that they would have all this money to be spraying the clouds with this chemical that would do all that, and it just would brought destruction. I would see like they would do it mostly where there was like big high buildings and there was more population to like bring destruction to those areas. Um, but my family and I were traveling to this place, and it was very beautiful. There was a lot of water surrounding it, and the jets would land in water in this reality, and they would just land and they would turn like into boat, a kind of a boat, kind of a a machine, and then it would float in the water, and then you could drive it in the water as well. We would go to these places where it would land on water, and there was like a jungle-like place, and there was these big trees. I don't even think I've seen those big trees here on Earth. They were just like huge. They were many, 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 many feet tall. The airplane compared to these trees looked small once you got to land in the water and go to these trees. So my family and I would go to these places, and we already had like the plane would land the water, and then it had like stairs and everything like surrounding the trees. Like it was a place that we would go constantly, but these trees had these berries. Um, and we would put our hands in these berries, and when we would put these berries in our hands, I could see like all my being light up like electricity, almost if like my hands were like transparent. And then once these berries were in my hand, I would grab both hands, and they would pour all these berries into the hands, and almost like telepathically, or like I'm not sure how, my body would start absorbing all the nutrients of these berries automatically into my skin. My hands would light up, and my hands would become very transparent like, and they would absorb all the nutrients of these berries, and it would start lighting up all my being with the power of these berries. And I would see these berries and they would turn like raisins after I have absorbed all the nutrients from these berries. And everybody that was with me in this jet would nourish its being the same way. Somehow, all the destruction that was going on around us didn't affect us as we were different. Or I'm not sure, I did not see like the other population or why was the reason of like spraying these tanks. But the other planes, they were kind of like planes. I'm not sure what type of planes they were that were spraying this, but they were all black. I could see like from my jet to their aircraft that they were spraying all this. They were all black, and these black planes are the ones that would be spraying all that. And my family and I would not understand. It's like these people would tell the people that they cared for them, but my family and I were discussing amongst each other, like, is this caring for them? Is this caring for humanity what they're doing? We couldn't understand because we're so truth and transparent with what we say. And what these beings that were polluting everyone, what they would say to the people, it's like, I care for you, and you know, it was just talk, but what they were actually doing is killing them. It was just terrible. So I thought this was an interesting dream, and I thought I would record it for all of you. Um, Sometimes, you know, if we start bringing in like what we have in dream times and other realities, it starts making sense what's happening in this reality. And I never take any information that I'm given like for granted. It's a meaning, it has a significance of information that is shared with me by the teams of light, and it is something for you all to know. So I will share that with all of you so you can put a meaning to it in your own reality. As always, I love each and every one of you. My lineage does come truly from the light, from Creator, Source of all, and we are protectors of all life, as all life has love and light. And we have been here or in other realities protecting the beings as they have such love within them, such beautiful light that in their true essence, if they were never tampered with their DNA and they're truly in their truest love light form, we're so peaceful. All beings and creatures of all universes are so peaceful and hold this vibration of love within them. We just want the land to nourish us and for us to live in peace and harmony with our families. That's all we want. And those realities is just very magnificent to see. This is Light Language with Nubia. I'm sending each and every one of you infinite love light, and I'll see you next time to share information from our teams of light.